Joining us tonight, presidential historian, former Ron Paul campaign advisor, Doug Wead, also a member of the George Bush administration. Great to have you with us. Doug,
hi, Lou.
I mean, as you hear this, we're hearing some of the biggest nonsense spewed from the mouths of governors and senators and congressmen that I can recall ever. And it's never been a high bar for them to overcome. But this is really something, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And I'll tell you this, if the Democrat Party embraces socialism, which it looks like they might do, it'll be the kiss of death. Well, that isn't going to work.
Yeah, they covertly, I guess, in a very stealthy way, sort of embraced socialism. But now they're talking out loud about it. And it makes me, I mean, what do they really mean by socialism? They're giving everything away, free money, free whatever, and at the same time recommending that we not recognize our own borders and just, let whoever wants to visit either visit or come in and take over.
Absolutely, and you're right. They've avoided the word. Of course, we had a socialist party years ago, but both Republicans and Democrats have dabbled in socialism.
Sure.
Obama laughed about it. It wasn't called socialized medicine. It was called Obamacare.
Right.
And George W. Bush actually nationalized the banks. When Mitterrand did that, when he ran for president, he ran as a socialist. We called George W. Bush a conservative Republican. But I can tell you there's a funny joke. In the Soviet era, they said, comrades, good news, bad news. The good news is that someday even the United States of America will become a socialist nation. Bad news, when that happens, there won't be any place left on earth where we'll be able to buy grain.
and it's really the truth. We're watching this country, once a beacon a reliable beacon of free enterprise capitalism and a constitutional republic that represents the essence of a nation of laws. It has dissolved into what we have today, which I frankly think we could argue quite a bit about the language to describe it.
I asked some of my friends who are promoting this whole socialist idea about it. They say, oh, it won't be like the Soviet Union. It won't be like Venezuela or like Sweden. We'll have freedom of speech. But I think you don't have freedom of speech on the campuses which you control. How are you going to have it in the marketplace?
Exactly.
So,
I'd love to hear their answer. And in the United Kingdom, I mean, their idea of free speech is actually strangulation. It's unrecognizable what it remains of free speech, to me at least, in the UK.
Yeah, you're right. We got to enjoy the Lou Dobbs show while we can.
Well, I hope you enjoy it, and we will make certain that it stays enjoyable. The idea further that the Dems right now are just having a fit about the idea that the President of the United States would lift the security clearance of intelligence, particularly intelligence community officials, top officials, because of their partisanship and their efforts, frankly, to subvert his administration. Do you see any reason why historically we permitted this to reach this level?
It's so ridiculous to undermine the President of the United States before he goes into a meeting, a top summit meeting with one of our most important nations in the world. And to undermine him like that, that's treason. I mean, it's just stunning.
And Doug Wead, thanks for being with us tonight. We appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you.
Up next.